It's been excessively quiet this morning from the airplanes. Gee whiz, did they close the airport? There's no stripes in the sky. The perfectly normal stripes that are everywhere in the sky in all directions all day, every day, and all night, every night. They must have closed the airport. Wait, no, probably not. It's been really quiet. There's an airplane approaching, though. I say this because I'm perceiving a ringing in my ears, and it's not so much in my ears like a sound. It feels like a sound. I hear it as in my skull, like a ringing above my ears and behind my ears and my skull. Really, it just seems like it's really high pitched, so we relate it to a sound, but it's not really a sound so much as it is a sensation. It's a sensation. You gotta see it. Mr. Bug. Well, I get that ringing is usually 5 minutes before the jetliners start taking off en masse from PDX or a small airplane comes over. And about a minute went by before I started this video, so I'm going to give it 5 minutes and see what happens. See if an airplane flies over real low or if the airport starts to launch its planes. Ooh, it's my tuna melt. I'd say it's good enough. Good enough, it's excellent is what it is. Bomb. Tuna melts. The tuna itself doesn't melt, it's the cheese that melts. Let's be practical. Anyway. It's been about 3 minutes now. Is there an airplane approaching, or is John just crazy? The world may never know. But I will. Ha-ha. Yummy. Well, there's two. Right there. Those two planes just fucking passed each other. See them? Fuck, you can barely see them. That one's about to go by the tree. And that one is right over there. Convergence. They both crossed each other's paths at the same altitude near each other. Like commercial flights do that, right? You're right. No, they don't. Oh, white floaties coming to float to me. And then, what's that sound? Oh, it's a perfectly normal airplane. Don't talk with your mouth full. Pretty girl. If you pay real close attention to your sensations, to what you feel and hear and sense physically, and then you pay attention to your surroundings when you see or feel anything and notice changes in the environment, you might start to notice that those changes in the environment happen at the same time as your sensations. And then you can connect the two together and learn something. Two things that always happen together at the same time are related, no matter if it makes sense or not. If it seems logical to your understanding or not, makes no difference. When two things happen at the same time, every time they're connected. My ears ring like mad. My back starts to hurt. I get itchy. This stuff here, that stuff turns extra bright red and begins to itch and burn. And then an airplane flies over. Every time. So when those things happen together, it's proof that there's a connection now. I realize that the connection is unsettling. That you have to really delve into something bad is going on for problems that arise whenever an airplane goes over to be a correct outcome or whatever. It's something bad. It's never anything good. But unfortunately, that's the world we live in, a world where narcissistic shitbags are elected to positions of leadership, and they sell out to all the corporations, and then they corporatize their medical in order to make profits on it. And it's against the corporation's policies. It's against their rules for their charter to do anything that hurts their profits. And they're required to do things that increase their profits. So if your health provider is a corporation, then they are required to lie to you about your health and let you develop disorders so that they can treat you and make more money. It's in their company charters. It's in the corporate charter. You know, probably Mr. Rockefeller had that put in there, because if you work for the AMA, you have a Rockefeller paper. Why? What do the Rockefellers have to do with your health? Yummy. Such bullshit. You see the two little white planes on the horizon? What a lot of people don't notice is there are planes that at the lower elevations you can easily hear and see. You know, going to and from the airport, or appearing to go to and from the airport, because they fly that path and then they don't land. They fly right over it. They fly around Portland, they come back to Vancouver, and they do it again. And so the appearance from anywhere is that, oh, they're coming in to land, or they just took off, or no, they're flying around the residential areas of Portland and Vancouver at fairly low elevation repeatedly, over and over and over and over again. This one probably taken off, though. I can hear the engines. What was that name? I don't remember now. Oh, it's the air fags. Excuse me, the Air Force. I'm protecting you! I'm protecting you! In my airplane! I'm protecting you! Yeah, because America's in danger of being attacked by China at any moment, and they're going to full-on assault the West Coast. That's what's going to happen. And then they're going to send millions and millions of Chinese here on boats, and they're going to flood the beaches like Normandy. And then they're going to overrun us all and take over our lands and turn us into their slaves. That's what's going to happen. Gosh, it's a good thing we spend all of this money and effort on our military. Otherwise, we'd all be communists right now, being butt-fucked by Osama bin Laden. But luckily, our brave troops are out there protecting us night and day. I mean, if they don't grow heroin in Afghanistan and ship it back to America, then the gangs will, and they're dangerous. So we don't want that. We need our army to grow the heroin and ship it back here. That way the gangs don't take over. That makes a lot of sense. Don't forget to vote.